Hi, my name is Pam Saxman, and I'm Operations Manager over at Call Group Residential, brokered by EXP. I do a lot of the new agent training for not only our team, but our EXP expansion partners in the Triangle area. And one of the first fundamental things that I want to talk to agents about is time blocking. I think that all agents have a passion to want to be really reactive, really available for every one of their clients. And that is true, right? We want to serve people in the best way that we can. But unfortunately, we sacrifice everything else for that, what we feel like is awesome customer service. So I want to challenge you a little bit to thinking about it in a different way. So what if you could structure your day in a way where not only were you growing your business, but you also had set aside time for certain tasks of the day. So not only could you tackle it, but you could focus on that time as well. Do you think you would be more productive? I have to tell you, I've seen it in action, and absolutely, you will give better customer service. You'll also grow your business, and you'll also be able to prioritize and focus your time so that you're a little bit more disciplined. Ever heard of this concept of work-life balance? This is also part of the key of that as well. I promise you, if you schedule your day in a way where you take care of all those really big priority tasks, again, while also growing your business, you'll feel accomplished at the end of the day. And guess what? You'll be able to spend priority time with your family without worrying about all the things that you miss during the day. I'll tell you what I observe. I don't care if it's a new agent or if it's an experienced agent, I will see this frenetic movement of the day. The phone call rings, you grab it, right? An email comes through, you immediately respond. So again, it feels like great customer service, but you're moving from one place to the next. You're never really focused on any individual task. I have to admit, I agree with Gary Keller, the one thing, right? Find one thing that you're great at and focus your time and energy there. The idea of multitasking can almost be a fallacy. Do you do anything particularly well when you're moving from one thing to the next at a really rapid rate? I know myself, at the end of the day, I'll feel like, oh my gosh, I moved around, I did a lot, but did I really accomplish all the things that I wanted to? Probably not. So it sounds great in theory, right? And I have lots of real estate agents tell me it is not possible to time block. But I say I've seen it in action. I know you can, but you have to use this little word called discipline to make it happen. So let's talk about what an ideal work schedule for an agent should look like. So we are a huge fan of getting up early. You're not a morning person, fix it, change it. That's a choice. So we get up early in the morning. We typically start our day with either some exercise, so at least 3 or 4 days a week to do that, but also incorporate in that morning routine some mindset training. So a great podcast, a passage in a book, a Bible. A lot of people read something that inspires them in the morning. One other thing that is really meaningful, if you could spend just 15 minutes to start your day journaling about things that you're grateful for. What a great way to start the day, right? You start off in a very positive, intentional way, and you can do it. You just have to get up maybe a little bit earlier for it. Sorry. You get ready, and then also the next part of kind of your work day is to do some role play. So we are a huge fan of practice on people that you're working with. Don't practice on your clients. And I don't care if you're going to call past clients, your sphere, people you don't know, whoever it is, just knock the dust off a little bit. Have a partner or partners that you call every morning for 30 minutes or so, run through some scripts real quick, just so you get your mouth moving. And so then you're prepared. So our day looks like we do role play from 8 to 8:30, and then we hop on phone calls from 8:30 to 10:30 or 11:30. Depends on if you're kind of a newer agent or if you're a seasoned agent and maybe just needs a couple hours in the morning for follow-up. I forgot to mention, when you get up in the morning, don't answer your phone, look at your phone, go into social media, all of that. Save that time for later. However, before you get into role play, it's probably a great idea just to check, I call it buffer time. Check your text messages and your emails that came through overnight. If you can handle the question, just go ahead and handle it. Don't push it. Respond. If it is something that is going to take you longer to handle, push it off into your admin block so that, again, that you have time to focus on that task at hand and you don't just, either forget it or halfway answer it. Again, if you can take care of it, take care of it. If not, move it to your admin block. All right, so to recap real quick, 8 to 8:30, role play, 8:30 to maybe 11, do your calls, and then at 11, that's more of an admin block, right? So if you met someone in your phone calls in the morning that needs to be put on a listing alert, do that. Someone needs a market report, do that then. Don't do it while you're prospecting. Just take some notes and do it in that block. This is also like 11 to 12, where something that may have needed more attention from your emails earlier in the day, this is where you can sit down, process, do a little bit of research before you respond as well. So focused admin work from 11 to 12. 12 to 12:30, grab yourself some lunch. You're going to need to eat. Nourish your body. And then at 12:30, you can pick back up. And I like to do a little bit more admin work too. So sometimes people call you back, right? Or it's just a better time to reach a few people to finish out some projects. So maybe 12:30 to 1:30, another buffer zone kind of admin block. Then you have some choices in the afternoon. So if I didn't make an appointment in the morning and that was my goal, I may get back on the phone and do a couple of more hours of reach outs. Hopefully in the morning you made some appointments. So the afternoon time is when you'll do your inspections, is when you'll try to show as many homes as you possibly can in the evenings, your listing appointments, anything that needs you to leave the office or leave your space and to go do something, try to push that in the afternoon. Do some previews of homes if you're not incredibly busy and you're a newer agent too. You want to learn the market as well. Also, block yourself a little bit of time for some of those long-term projects. I know we all have these goals, right? We want to have the best listing presentation that I can develop, best buyer consult packet I can develop. Block out some time, maybe a couple of times a week for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour, so that you can spend ample time doing those things. So that's a Monday through Friday schedule. I assure you, if you do that, you've probably talked to 25 people about real estate. So you're growing your contact list, you're lead genning, you're getting out there. People know you're doing real estate. You hopefully have had an appointment or two. You've either shown some homes, done a listing appointment, or you've previewed some homes. Or perhaps maybe you've had an inspection and you've dealt with inspection reports, you've dealt with inquiries, you've put people on search reports. Now it's 6 o'clock in the evening, right? What kind of day do you feel like you would have if you accomplished all that, right? That's treating real estate like it's a job, like it's a career, not a hobby. It's a robust schedule, but I assure you, if you do all of that, you will feel tired, but you'll also feel really productive. Don't forget Saturdays and Sundays, we reserve those for open houses and also showing homes too. But also equally as important is finding some time to block out for yourself and also for your family as well. So choose a day, whatever day it is, and that could be your day off, but you will need to replenish your soul, replenish your mind so that you feel fresh, so that you can accomplish all these goals during the week and really service your clients well. I hope this was helpful. I hope it wasn't more confusing. If you would like to reach out and get a little bit more information on why I'm so passionate about time blocking, it's a difference maker, folks. It is truly the discipline that it takes to make an agent that's doing okay to being a top earning producer. You've just got to be disciplined. But if you need more information, please feel free to reach out. My telephone number is 919-349-2220 or pam@callteam.com. I'm at your disposal. I'd love to chat about these things and would love to connect. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.